end of the day. Time to go ahead and mosey along, get on home. First, I gotta stop back by the job because I left my collie wings in the office. I meant to bring them with me, and I guess I got distracted and I left them. So hopefully they're still there on the counter. If not, somebody might have thrown them away. So, because we did go to Green Vegetarian for lunch. And I went there and picked up my food, called my order, picked it up, and came on back. So I didn't really do a video on it. Because I was on the phone with one of my best friends. And, oh, shucks. I hope you guys are having a good day, had a good day. Like I said, it's the end of the day for me. So I'm not yet quite about to be a part of the get along gang. Not yet, not yet. But as soon as we go pick this up, back up out the office, providing that nobody threw it away off the counter. And let's see, it's been about, oh shucks, took me a minute. I should have went back out that way and I didn't. But I'm gonna have to go this way and go around. Those are the rules. Go the other way and go around. Make yourself around. Go ring around the rosy. Pocket full of posies. And get on. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to go this way. I'm going to go back the other way. I think that's quicker. Quicker. Instead of trying to hit corner to corner to corner to corner. Instead of trying to do all that. And, one of the ladies was telling us just a few minutes ago. She said that her sister's ex-husband, once he got his stimulus check, he quit his job. And we're looking at her like, why would he do that? For a stimulus check? And she said, well, he sells cars, but, they ain't really been selling any cars lately. So once he got his the stimulus check, he went ahead and quit. But she said he's always been a car salesman. And so when my coworkers was like, is she still with him now? She said, oh, no. She's got a whole new she said she has a new husband. She's been married to for 5 years. She said, but this is her ex-husband. And she said his wife, she still works. Her ex-husband's wife still working. I said, okay. But I understand when things are slow and they ain't going right and things like that, everything don't fall in line. So I guess when it came down to it, if you ain't really selling cars and you working off commission, I don't know of a dealership that's really gonna keep people on and be like, hopefully things turn around. Eventually they gonna let people go. So that's a given. I'm hitting these corners. Don't say nothing. Shh, keep that to yourself. But I ain't giving up. I'm not flying down the corners or nothing like that. So I ain't giving up no back cave secrets or nothing, right? All right. I will be right back. Gotta run back in this building. Okay, people. Like I said, I had to run in the building real quick. Whew, it's time to go. Be a part of Get Along Gangs and get along, okay? Get on this freeway and let's get to getting. Stopped and talked to one of my coworkers, and he be sitting there talking about, I told you about them green pants. When you be wearing them green pants, I said my bakery stay covered. I keep my bakery covered, and don't nobody see nothing. And he be like, you think don't nobody see nothing? I said, that's your imagination. What you saw was hips and thighs. You ain't see nothing. And he was like, oh, okay. He said, I saw your ass. I was like, no, you didn't. I said, because I got a flat ass. And we both started busting up laughing because he know my ass. I ain't got no flat ass. But, I told him keep his eyes to himself because my bakery stays covered. And so we left about that for a little while. And he be turning his nose up when we be talking about different recipes at work. And when we was talking about, you know, using like kale and like garlic and ginger and stuff to cook with, he be like, huh? I said, why you be looking like that? Like somebody about to kill you or something? Because they mentioned about, you know, cooking with herbs and spices and garlic, ginger, and stuff like that. Some of that stuff nasty. That's why I bet you any restaurant that you go to that you're going to go pick up some food from, if you ain't cooking it yourself, since you don't cook with it, I said, that lets me know you don't know how to cook. I said, but I guarantee you, they using it to cook with. He told me, probably so. I said, okay then. What you be turning your nose up for? Like, you know, we saying some stuff that just gonna make you die. Like, you a vampire and you just gonna croak over. Because somebody happened to mention about garlic and ginger and stuff. So, either way, it's time to get home, y'all. It's time to get home. Woo-wee. Baby. Get on this freeway, honey. And it's time to mosey along. Get along, get a little dog heads, get a little, woo. You know, got her in, got her out, got her done. We going home, honey. I did my spreadsheet this morning. It took me a little bit longer because some of the information was mentioning off of the spreadsheet from the different reports, and some things had to be removed. And by the time I finished looking over everything and looking up different things in different other systems, and a lot of stuff I had to change around, it took me about almost 2 hours. Hour and 45 minutes to do that. Oh crap, hold on. Ugh. Forgot about that. I can be peaceful with it, or depending on how much of it is showing, it's about to be blocked out with some type of image. Let's see. But yeah, and then like I said, I was talking to one of my best friends during lunchtime on the phone, and he had me cracking up laughing. And he was saying he loved his mama, but she just be calling him about the weirdest little things sometimes, and he said he just not into it. And then he was saying how he misses his dad. And I was like, I miss your dad too. I said, your dad was real cool, like a real cool dude. And I said, he was so nice, kind, and pleasant, and funny. He told me, well, yeah. He said, but he used to whoop our ass when we were little. Because I was telling him while I was at work, right? One of our co-workers that walks around and he speaks to everyone and see, you know, going around just to speak and say hello, and most of the time, or he likes to sit and talk, right? That's what my sister calls the mayor of the office, right? So he came back there and he was just joking around, was telling my other coworker, oh, I came back here to say hi to Kim, to see Kim. I was like, oh, okay. I said, I got work to do. And she was like, well, I think you should go give her a hug. I said, oh, no, ma'am. Don't you ever in your lifetime ever suggest that ever again. Don't do that. He said, no, I wouldn't come hug you. He said, because you might kick me or something. I said, no, I ain't going to kick you. I ain't going to do nothing to you. I don't like people touching me. I was like, that's a no touchy. Don't touch me. And then she was like, yeah, she's not a very affectionate person. I said, I sure am not. And so I'm telling my best friend about it, right? And he was like, he said, not even me. I can't. I was like, dude, you don't work with me. I don't work with you. You know, my friends and family outside of work is a different story. At work, no. Don't nobody come touch me thinking that you're going to run up on me and give me a hug and all. I'm like, Stewie. Or Stewart. No, Stewie. Off of, remember Mad TV? And every time she used to try to touch Stewart, I think the character's name is Stewart. And Stewart be like, That's how I keep people away at work. I don't want you touching me. Don't do that. You know, I don't touch people at work. Don't touch me. And so he was cracking up laughing. And he said that's how he feel when his mom be trying to go touch. I said, you act like your mom is, is hurting you or something. I said, you having repressed memories of her whooping your ass when you were little or something? He told me, no. He said, my daddy used to give us whoopings. He said, I think I may have gotten a whooping 3 times growing up from my mom. I said, so you mad that she sit up there and just let your daddy whoop your ass? He told me, no. He said, it was one story. He said he asked his parents, they came home from work, and then they were leaving out. And he asked, could he go? And they told him no. And so he was like, no, I can't go. And they was like, no, you can't go. You stay here. And I think he said he had to be about 8, 9, or 10, right? And so he was sitting there saying, he thought to himself, well, if I can't go, ain't nobody going. So why his parents were inside the house? This child said he went outside and started letting the air out of the front tire. I was like, oh, no you didn't. He said, I ain't tell you this story. I said, no. And he said, I sure did. He said, but in the midst of me letting out the air in the front tire, he said, all of a sudden I heard a shoo. He said it was his daddy taking off his belt. He said, you remember like off of Friday, I think he said Friday. No, I'm sorry, on White Chicks. Remember when, what's his name? Oh my gosh, which Wayans was it? Marlon Wayans' character was out on the beach, and all of a sudden, he said the sun went away because Terry Crews' character was standing in front of him like an eclipse, like all of a sudden it got dark. He said that's the same thing of what happened while he was doing that. He said all of a sudden it just got dark. He looked up and it's his daddy and took off his belt and about to whoop his ass. He said, I got 1 or 2 choices. I can make a break for it and run, and or I can sit here and take this ass whooping. He said he took off running from his daddy. He said his daddy chased him around the car at least 3 times. And he said on the 3rd time, he was like, I'm going to make a break for the front yard. He said, because if I make it to the front yard, I can get to the street. And I know my daddy ain't going to chase me in the street. So he said he made a break for it. Took off running around the car. He said his daddy backtracked and went around the back end of the car. And when he got that round to that way, thinking that he done outsmarted his daddy tripped him in the front yard and commenced to whooping his ass. He said he was getting the ass whooping of his life. And he said the sad part about it was that his friends was outside because they were about to play football. And he said, you see everybody on the block just standing there watching him get his ass whooped in the front yard. I said, he should have whooped your ass. I said, you gonna let most of the air out the tire? I said, I'm surprised he didn't whoop your ass right then and there while you were doing it. And he said, yeah. He said, but I do miss his dad. I miss his dad and everything. And he said he misses his daddy too. Because his dad was a very fun, cool dude. Like when his dad first met me, and he looked at me, and he was like, he said, how old is that girl? And he was like, at the time that I met my best friend, I was 16. He asked him how old was I? And he was like, huh? He said, that girl looked like she in junior high. What is she, 12? And I thought that was the funniest thing. He said, where you get it from? Wheatley? That's a middle school that's in Compton. And he was laughing, and that's how I met his dad. Like, his dad was just like real cool and fun. And so it was just something that we were laughing about on the phone. I don't know if you guys have them type of stories that you can remember back on of getting your ass whooped that you look back now on and being funny. And he said he did. He said he did. He asked his daddy. He said, Daddy. He said, was I really a bad child? He said he asked his daddy, older. When he got older, and his his daddy was like, why are they on brakes? Look, the patrol cop, the motorcycle policeman is giving someone a ticket on the left-hand side of the road, right? You got people on brakes, slowing down like he about to go chase them. He busy. So, that's why I be talking about them pet peeves of that rubbernecking look. He busy. I don't know what you slowing down for. You want him to get you one? You want a ticket too? You want to sign up for one? You want to volunteer for one? Man, if you don't keep it moving. This is like when I be in that pet peeve moment and I be feeling like King Julian and I be like, you know what? I need you to move it. Because I like to move it, okay? Ain't nobody tell you break no laws, break your necks, don't speed off for nobody else. Don't do that. But I like for you to move it. So, like I said, I don't know if you guys have any stories like that y'all might want to share. You know, you can always put it down in the comments about, you know, a story that you look back on. But he was saying he did ask his dad when he got older, like, you know, was he a bad child or anything? He was like, no, you wasn't a bad. He said, you were just very mischief. He said, but you wasn't bad. He said, half the time I was tired of almost trying to have to whoop your ass. He said, you just wouldn't just do right or sit right. You know, but overall, you know, he said he was a good kid. And my best friend, he a cool dude. Just don't poke the bear. Don't do it. Don't do it. And there's times to where he's already in that mood. I just learned to let him be. Because before I used to ask him all the time, what's wrong? You okay? Talk to me. What's wrong? Over the years, I've just learned. I want to say maybe about 20 years ago. Almost 20. Something like that. Because we have been, woo, I have known my best friend for almost 30 years. Wow. That's some time for me. So I want to say, yeah, maybe about 20 years ago, I was at a point to where I was tired of asking, what's wrong? Are you okay? You want to talk? Talk to me? Or whatever it was. And he would always say, nothing's wrong, I'm fine. But he would just be having this attitude. So like I said, after a certain point in time, I just stopped. I just stopped asking. And I'd be like, whenever you want to talk, he'll talk. And I just leave it at that. And that's for real. So, we almost home. Maybe another 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how these people are driving. Maybe, I hope it's not 15, but depending on how the people are driving, right? And we'll get there. Because usually from this point, it's probably another 10 minutes. But how most of the people are driving right now, and the freeway is picking up like it's going back to how it was before people on shutdown. They're starting to pick up. But then again, I didn't leave at the time that I normally would leave, late leave from work. Because like I said, I had to go back. And then when I went back, I started chit-chatting and talking and all that. So I'm definitely behind on what it is I usually am. Because by this time, I done usually made it home now. So it is what it is, right? So, I don't know. Matter of fact, how was y'all day? You know, hopefully it's going pretty good. You know, I appreciate y'all being on the commute with me going home and everything. And, you know, I still got a little bit of stretch of the way to go. So I'm still, you know, don't want any meet and greets. It may be Friday, but I ain't trying to say, hey, meet nobody, okay, on these roads. I'm trying to get home. So I don't want no meet and greets. I don't want no hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, misunderstanding. There's a tow truck right sitting out there on the right-hand side on the shoulder. They sitting there waiting on folks. Waiting on folks to meet and greet. So I'm like, hey, how you doing? No, I was doing fine till I met you. Till you and your vehicle decided y'all want to come. No. I'm not looking for meet and greets, okay? Not at all. I just smooth ride home, smooth ride to whatever destination I'm trying to go. I ain't doing none of that. Keep all that other stuff to yourself. I don't want it. I decline. I don't want the advertisement, okay? Now I still have to go through the bumps and bruises that's on the roads, though. That's a given. Ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. Y'all see the beautiful pink and white flowers? I think those are so pretty when they bloom. I always said I want a cherry blossom tree. You know, I think those are so beautiful. Especially when it blooms and it's everywhere. Even though the leaves and stuff and the petals from the flowers may be all over your yard or backyard or whatever it is for those who have them, or certain places that they do have them planted at. I still think they're beautiful, especially when they're laid on the ground. Okay, CRV Honda. You want to cut people off at the last minute? I just finished saying. Didn't I just finish saying? I ain't trying to do no meet and greets. Look, stop trying to force it right away. Don't do that. Don't do that now. If you would have had a signal on or whatever it is, that's a different story. But you just want to hop your happy ass over it. Look, don't force no right away, because it's going to be somebody else that ain't going to give a rat's butt, and they going to take your back end off. They going to tear you a whole new hide. And that's a given. They will straight knock the dust off you and keep it moving. So I just need people to be careful. Be responsible about your choices, okay? The things you say and the things you do, those are things you got to be responsible for, is being a grown person. If you're grown, that comes with the territory. And the other thing at work, I was telling my best friend when I went out to go get my lunch, right? I don't understand why, some people, they do this. Makes no sense to me, but they do. When they drown themselves, like if they became Dunkin' Donuts and wanted to get just glazed all over in cologne and perfume. This one man got on the elevator while I was leaving for lunch. When I tell you, he was drenched in cologne. It was so loud that it was permeating through my mask, up my nostrils, singeing my nostril hairs, all the way to where they frying my goddamn senses, okay? Don't do that, people. Please don't do that. Stop drowning yourselves in cologne and perfume. I don't care what fragrance it is. I don't care what notes it has in it. Don't do it. Leave it alone. It ain't your friend in that instance, okay? It's just not. It's not. I don't care what you're trying to do. Stop torturing other people. Don't do it. Don't do it. When you get off the elevator or wherever it is you been, and it's still lingering, baby. It's still lingering. You done gone damn near an hour ago, and it's still there. That's a no. If you walk back into a room or where you left hours before, and you smell your cologne and it's strong, that should give you a key for yourself. Damn, I think I might have put on too much. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a setup. I guess for you to go out and buy more cologne, you know why you got to buy so much cologne all the time? Or a certain fragrance all the time? Because you done wasted half the bottle on one usage. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop torturing people. I'm gonna need you to stop torturing people. Hell, stop torturing me, because you be having my allergies fucked up. I like to breathe. I like breathing. I like living and breathing. Okay? I don't need to be somewhere gagging. By the way, we ain't that far from the house, y'all. We ain't that far from the house, y'all. We ain't that far from the house, y'all. It's Friday. It's Friday. We ain't far from the house, y'all. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna go together, but hell, I had to do it anyway, because, whew, we done had a day, baby. It was a good day. Once work was, you know, completed, not the way and everything, I'm not gonna lie. I sat up there and I was on Facebook for a little while. I was on Instagram, and you know what? I didn't even look at, I was supposed to be looking at the rest of DJ Jazzy's, Jeff's magnificent house party, the one that's on YouTube, I think for the 26th. I think that's the date that's on there. And I think I may have about 20 minutes left on it. I ain't even finished watching it, because that tells you how engulfed I was in my phone. So, other than that, I feel good. I feel like James Brown. I feel good. I knew that I would now. Let me stop. Let me stop. Feel nice. Like sugar and spice. Okay, that's it. So good. So good. I got you. Ow. Okay, let me stop. I promise you, I'm through. I'm serious. I'm through. I'm taking my ass home. I ain't that far from the house. But seriously, you know, you just feel good for the moment. And you goof around. That's what it's called. That's what I have as Goof Off Fridays. It's just little things you put together that people be like, why are they putting up this goofy, silly stuff up here? It's called Goof Off Friday. That's what I have going on. I don't have it going on my Facebook page, or sometimes I put it up on my Instagram, but I don't put it up there too often. But yeah, I have my Goof Off Fridays, honey. See, look at it. People can't coordinate. They can't even regulate themselves to be able to turn the street right. They look like they want to run into each other. Only thing I want to do is just run in my house. So, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, Lord, they just gonna make rules of how they about to go up and down these streets, huh? They don't care. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't running no lights. I ain't breaking no corners. I ain't cutting no curves. None of that. The only thing I want to do is go home. Now, I'm gonna watch how many of these silly folks is gonna block this intersection. I'm just watching, folks. I'm just watching, folks. Thank you. Some people are nice enough not to block that intersection and let you on through. Other folks want to block it. Light be red. Cars be lying backed up. And block an intersection like people can't come and go out of a neighborhood. They be on one. They be straight on one. That's a given. They be on one. All right, y'all hold on for me so I can open this gate. Thank you. Okay, somebody else opened the gate, so we're gonna go on and get to the house, because unfortunately it is hot outside, and I had the nerve to wear a black shirt. And you know black attracts the most sun, baby. Don't get me wrong. I love the natural vitamin D that the sun gives to us, baby. But you can't go wrong with it. But it is hot. And me and hot don't get along, okay? Because it don't be hot to me. It be hot. Like, it's hot. I kid you. Hot. No. So, all right, y'all. We made it here to the house. And safe and sound in one piece. No hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, misunderstandings. I pray you guys do the same, getting home peacefully and with no hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstanding. Oh, goodness gracious. I gotta really scrub and clean my face this weekend and give a real good facial. But I pray you guys have a great weekend, have a great day, a blessed day. Get home safely, no meet and greets. And I don't plan on going nowhere this weekend. Well, then again, I ain't planning on going nowhere. Last weekend, I ended up running out to FedEx. So, but I don't plan anything this weekend, okay? So I will, if I do, I'll see y'all. I'll sit up here and video. You know me, if I get in the car, I'll do it. So other than that, I'm going in this house and I'm chill out, max out, relax, be cool. And I'll see you guys next time I'm in the car, okay?